What's up, guys? Welcome back. So pretty much, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't know where this whole video is gonna go. Right now I'm still deliberating on what I got to do to the car to get it fully functional, make sure it's 100% ready for H-Day. As you guys seen the issues that did happen, honestly I just want to get this car taken care of, make sure we're good to go for H-Day. But for the time being, my brother ended up hitting me up and asking me if I can weld on some V-bands onto an exhaust that he picked up. It's not a full exhaust as you guys are thinking. This is just going to be a 3-inch exhaust from the header going onto a V-band to a turn down, so that way it goes underneath the car. Because if you guys remember the car, it's that Civic wagon that used to belong to Bizimoto that we ended up case swapping in the old garage. From that time the car has just been sitting. He does drive it around here and there locally, but from my understanding is that it just gets too annoying and he honestly wants to change it up. So what we decided to go ahead and do was actually just to buy a piece of 4-foot tubing that we get from Performance Tube Bending. That's the best place I get all my stainless steel piping from, aluminum, and a lot of the parts that we got, because it's the same thing that we are running basically on the all-wheel drive EK sedan. So I'm running the same exhaust, except mine is oval and this one is actually a round setup. So all I'm going to be doing to this setup is actually cutting about 2 feet and then welding on the V-bands. So he has a header right now that kind of sits on the bottom of the firewall, a little bit more into it, kind of by, I guess, by the footwells, right, or the foot section of the car. And he gets a lot of the echo because it is open header, it just comes into the car. So he wants to basically extend it 2 feet. He has a turn down custom made pipe, I guess, that comes downwards, and it's about 1 foot long, so it's gonna be about 3 feet total. So his plan is actually to put the V-bands on because it'll mount onto the header, and then we add the other V-band here, and once he puts that pipe on, he actually is going to twist it to the side so that we can echo outside of the car instead of underneath the car while you're driving. So that is, from my understanding, that's what he wants to do. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. Again, guys, I don't know where all this video is going to lead to. I'm just trying to continue creating content for you guys and see where this goes, because I do got a surprise for you guys. Hopefully it's all done by the time the video drops and you guys will see it here. But for now, guys, let's go ahead and get started on cutting this pipe and start welding up the V-bands. Alright guys, so pretty much welding and vibing out and listening to some old school music, man. I mean, that's what I listen to. So just chilling in here. I got both V-band clamps welded up, and as you can see, they are both. So this is the last one, and looks really good and really solid for the time that I just really been welding. Still learning. It's still learning the whole process of manipulation. Dana gave me some strong pointers the last time he was here when we were swapping the sedan again, and we had to do the fabrication, and this honestly helped me out a lot. My welds are not bulky, they're actually blending in and penetrating, and they look really solid for what they are. This is the first time I started welding since we worked on the all-wheel drive VK when we did the swap, and pretty proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie, you know, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm really proud of the way the welds actually came out. So, you know, you can see right there how they're going in, but really good, really happy, and proud of myself. So I'm not exactly sure what else I'm gonna get into right now, in all honesty. My brother's supposed to be on his way down, so we'll see when he comes down, get his opinion, see what he says about it, and hopefully show you guys exactly what we're doing throughout this whole making the exhaust. So I guess we'll pick up the camera once we start doing something else, because I really don't have anything planned. I kind of want to start diving into the car right now, but my daughter's getting off of school. I gotta go pick her up, and then I know I have one more thing to do. I gotta go to AutoZone to get some stuff, so I might just pick up the camera then, but we'll find out, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Alrighty guys, so it is later in the evening. It's about 7 o'clock, 7:30 almost. I just got notice earlier today that Jose, the one that tows my cars usually, the one we did the charge pipes and the up pipes and everything for the Honda Accord, the CB7, I got news that he's actually dynoing today with KV2. So we're gonna go ahead and go over there, support him, see how the car does, see how everything holds up, and hopefully he can make some good power and see how that car does. I'm really stoked to see how our fabrication skills hold up to it. As you guys already know, you know, the all-wheel drive EK did well as far as turboing, charge pipes, up, down pipes, exhaust, everything held up. So I'm hoping, you know, everything goes well, and hopefully he makes some good numbers and see what that car does with that turbo. So we're gonna go ahead and head over there right now. When we go over there, I'm also gonna be dropping these off to Jose, so that way he can have this from my little brother. My brother's just gonna pick it up from him. So let's go ahead and head over there and see what this Honda Accord CB7 does. All right guys, so we're actually gonna be taking the right-hand drive Integra. It's been a few months since I've driven the car, and I felt like just driving it today, because I'm gonna put some miles on it, break it in a little bit more. Not break it in, but just drive it, man. It's been a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy it for a little bit, because it is for sale, and I do have a guy that's coming for it. Not coming for it, but gonna see if he's gonna come down, check out the car, and if he takes it, then he takes it, man. I mean, it is what it is. Money's money, and I can use the money right now for making up a little bit more money from what I've lost. So let's go ahead and head over there to the dyno and see how this car does, man. Alrighty guys, so we just got here to the location. The car is already gonna get strapped down to the hub dyno. This is a hub dyno, not a Mustang dyno, so it's not gonna be on the floor. It's gonna be on the hub. So we're gonna go ahead and see what it makes. I'm not gonna record a lot of it, as you know, I want this to be kind of his own stuff. We're just gonna come and see what it can make, see how it does, and hopefully everything goes smooth. So we're here with KV Tuned. They're the ones tuning the car, or he's the one tuning his car, Jose's car, and my brother's supposed to be coming here next week on Monday, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and verify that today and see if that's what's gonna go down, so that I can come back to see what's going on with my brother's car, and that way we can record that too. But let's go ahead and get to it. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna record of it. I just wanna show you guys what this Accord did, if it does good, and if it doesn't do good, we'll go ahead and keep you guys posted. So let's go ahead and see what this Accord does, man. 5-speed.
5-speed.
£7 right there. Show you on the 7-pound spring.
Oh, 7-pound spring? Yeah. Hopefully it stays at 7.
I thought you got a fucking choo-choo train in there.
Rolling coal.
With the hood exit too.
I know, for real.
295.
Alrighty guys, so as you guys seen in that last video, I'm not sure, sorry for the headphone users or whoever's using it, I'm not sure how loud it's going to be, but we are actually having issues, or he's having issues with fuel pressure drop. Same thing that happened to me, but mine was on a fuel cell. Mine was not feeding the surge tank. His is actually the stock fuel tank, so he shouldn't be having the issue. The filter is old, so it's about 3 years old, and again, it could be the issue. Right now he's shooting, he has about 80%, and it's not really making any much difference. And so we don't know if it's the filter or if it's the pump, because it is dropping the fuel pressure. Aside from that, he has one more problem, and that problem is that his clutch master from the clutch is not fully engaging, where it loses and it just drops all the way down to the floor, so he has no more clutch engagement. It is a K-Tune one. They're known to having some issues, so hopefully they can figure that out now. I think he said that there was a leak on it somewhere from the line, so hopefully that's the issue, and that's the reason why it feels so spongy. But we're gonna go ahead and continue seeing what we can do. Hopefully we can get this fixed so that he can actually make the power that he needs to make. Again, he's not going for max power. He's not going for big numbers like how I was trying to chase it in the beginning. He just really wants the car to be reliable, be able to be driven, and hopefully he can be able to drive it around. So let's go ahead and see what happens, and I'll keep you guys updated. Alrighty guys, so that's it for the dyno. He has the issues. Fuel pressure, they did one more pull, it's the same thing's happening. And then the clutch line to the master was, or the slave cylinder was messed up or was loose, so that's an issue that was fixed. But he needs to come back. He's going to check the fuel pressure or the fuel pump, and then also check the filter itself to see if that's what the issue is, because it's literally dropping from 50 psi, and it's dropping all the way down to 20. So that's a big jump, just like mine was. So once it went down, he already knew. So he's gonna go back to the drawing board and hopefully get that done and then come back for a retune. The car made 324 right now on I think it was like 12 pounds of boost or something like that, so 13 pounds of boost. So he's making decent power for what it is, but at the end of the day, he wants to come back. He's gonna fix all the issues and hopefully get him back on the dyno here soon. So I'm gonna go in there right now and I'm gonna talk to him, KV, to see when he'll be able to get my brother in, just to verify, so that I can come back in or come back down next week hopefully and do a whole video on that one and see how that car does. So yeah, we'll go ahead and keep you guys posted, guys, and catch you guys at the house. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day, and as you guys seen in the last clips, we were at the dyno yesterday, and it got late to record to do the outro, and honestly I just didn't feel like getting in the garage. Yesterday did not go as planned for Jose, unfortunately. Things went from worse or bad to worse. There was more issues that did arise at the end. He found out once he got home. On the dyno, the car made 324 horsepower on 10 pounds of boost, so it was going to make some decent horsepower, a lot more horsepower I think that when I made, but that's because he has a bigger turbo than me. And also his injectors are a little bit smaller. His are 1000 cc's, mine are 1700. Mine should make more because I have more fuel system, but I just need the bigger turbo. So when he hit the hub dyno yesterday, it was making decent power for what it is, having the issues that he was having. At the end, fuel pressure was he was just losing fuel pressure, just same issue as I was having. So it's either dirty filter, injectors, lines dirty, fuel pump is starting to go out. So at the end of the day, he sucked it up, and he was gonna go ahead and go home and fix all the issues and bring it back to the dyno in 2 days. But unfortunately yesterday when he actually got home, he unloaded the car. He took the car, drove the car off the trailer, and as he was going in, he let it idle, and come to find out, he actually has rod knock. So the motor is knocking now, and he is going to go ahead and try to replace the engine as soon as possible, so that we can get back onto the hub dyno with KV, and that way they can get the car fully dynoed and hopefully making better power. But at the end of the day, he's happy still. The motor was unknown condition. He already knew that. It was a risk that we all take on the dyno, and unfortunately, you know, things don't always go as smooth as planned. I know it from first-hand experience. I've been through it so many times already with this damn car. But at the end of the day, he is doing what he has to do, and he's gonna have fun with it, building it and making it a lot better than what it is now. And I'm honestly surprised that it was actually making the boost that it was with my charge pipes that we fabricated and everything else. It looks like I'm doing pretty good on my welding, man. But aside from that, we ended up today, me and my wife ended up going down to downtown LA to actually pick up a new merch drop. I've been talking about it for a while on the channel, but even before a couple of videos back, that I was deciding to go ahead and make it, and I actually decided to go ahead and just pull the trigger. So you guys all remember the first drop that we did. We ended up dropping this shirt right here, this style, this font, this design on a black t-shirt, and I really wanted to kind of do the same thing using more screen printing or a DTF, but at the end of the day, I was told that DTF and screen printing will crack and over time. So I figured find a different solution, find a better method, and I ended up finding this company that actually gets down on the printing. They do offer DTG, they offer DTF, they offer screen printing also, and they do embroidery and stuff like that. So I said, let's go ahead and make it. So I ended up pulling my design out, sending it to them, and we do finally have t-shirts available for you guys. It's a limited quantity. There's only 50 of them right now. After the 50 are sold, depending on how this drop does, I will decide to go ahead and bring other colors to the channel and see how those do also, and take it step by step. I do have sweaters still. They're very limited. It's like maybe 2 XLs and only 1 large in gray. The other ones are available in all the colors, gray, black, and blue. But mainly, I really wanted to concentrate on this design now, which is why I have not made any more sweaters. I'm thinking about putting them on sweaters, but that would all depend on how everybody thinks, or if anybody is interested in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the new t-shirt. Let me know down below what you guys think. And yeah, I really wanna hear you guys' opinions about it. So right here, guys, we end up having the new design. So I'm not a big fan of big center, you know, logos in the front, big ones. I like them really subtle, like how Gus Automotive Bananami does them. And just for me, it just looks a lot sleeker, a lot better compared to having the big old childish print on the front. You know, as we were kids, our parents always bought the big bulky designs on the front, and I'm not a fan of that. So I ended up going subtle, just like Gus does on his, and we ended up doing this little logo here on the left chest piece area on the front, and also the big design on the back, because usually people are always following or walking behind you and they get to see it actually more compared to in the front. So this is the front, this is the rear actually. You can see it has a mirror image on the bottom of the car, and then you can see it is case swapped on top. So that is the design for the rear and also for the front, guys. They're only available in white as of this time. They are available from medium to 3XL. Again, sizes are limited. There is a total of only 50 quantities, 50 shirts made in this bundle. I'll make more if we sell out, but if any of you guys are interested in purchasing one, they are $35 shipped. Basically it's $30 picked up or $35 shipped, but it's up to you guys, however way you guys want to do it. But if you guys are interested, guys, please send me a DM message on Instagram, Facebook, or even on the comments how to get hold of you, or I'll give you guys my email, or look in the description. I'll put my email there and you guys can email me. But again, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, or these couple of days videos, and if you guys did, please like, subscribe. I know there wasn't much done. You've seen that we did a little bit of fabrication for my brother. We also hit the dyno, and now we actually have the new shirts that are going to be dropping. So again, guys, if you guys are interested, please hit me up and we'll get you taken care of. But with that being said, guys, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.